Right. So SOPR is our spent output profit ratio. So we're looking at when a coin was last moved and when it's being moved. So, okay, let me say this. We're looking at all the coins that are trading on a given day. So, it's the coins that are being spent today. You're looking at the profit and loss that those coins that are being spent today hold. So if a coin was, bought at 50K, it's now being moved at 60K. Well, that coin's realizing $10,000 of profit. If a coin was bought, at the Pico top at 69K, and then now it's sold down here at 63K, well, it's realizing $6,000 losses. So you're only looking at the coins that are being spent on each given trading day. And then you run the ratio between the profit and loss, and you get SOPR, which is spent output profit ratio. One is kind of that threshold where, if you divide one by one, it's neutral, right? So if the profit and loss it's balancing each other out, then you're at one. Above that, the market's trading in a state of profit. Below, it's trading in a net state of loss. And so what you want to see in in bullish trends is coming back down and bouncing off that one threshold on any kind of major correction. In bearish trends, what you're looking for is a failed retest from the underside of one. And so what you'll see is, you can't see this on the chart, but we bounced off one in September of last year. We had a continued uptrend in the ratio. As you can see, I didn't label this actually, but you can see this bearish divergence where the oscillator was making lower highs as price was making higher highs.
Yep.
So that was kind of an early warning sign. We had this reversal, broke down below one. And that's what I have marked as that bearish break. So at that point, you can have a bearish bias, but you don't quite have absolute confirmation yet. Coming back down, that initial failed break above that range we were in over summer, we had that failed retest from the underside of one, and that was confirmation that we were in kind of a broader bullish trend. Got a second confirmation of the underside test of one, and then very shortly after, we actually got a bullish break above one. And so from there, then you have bullish bias generally towards the market, but we were once again waiting for that confirmation. We came back down and retested 40K about a month ago at the end of September, and that's when we got that bullish confirmation. Now we're kind of hovering, a bit above one. I would love to come down and retest, on some kind of correction and hit that one threshold. But when you go back to last year, I mean, after we had that retest after September, we had like a 25% correction right before the major phase of the bull run at the end of last year. And we never came back down and retested one again. We just continued an uptrend. So what I'm looking for is if we have a price correction to come back down and retest one. In general, though, I'm expecting this probably just to trend higher. And, as we get further into the bull run, I would be looking for another bearish divergence, as you can see we had on the left-hand side of the chart, when we were in like April, March, April kind of timeframe. So.